Okay, so what we see here is a hemisphere, and inside this hemisphere is a cone that is being cut out of the hemisphere. I don't know what they describe this as, but we know that it's a rubber substance. And they also mention that 1 centimeter cube of this rubbery substance is equal to 5 grams. And then after we have worked out the volume of this rubber substance, we then need to do the conversion to grams. Okay, so this is what the question is about. Now, the only two dimensions that they give me of this is basically the only two dimensions that we need. And firstly, it's the radius, which is 7 millimeters. And then it's also the height of this cone, which is 2 millimeters. Because we know this radius goes all the way around. So it will be the radius for the sphere as well. Okay, if you want to work out that till there, that's just 7 millimeters as well. Okay, now we need to work out the volume for this rubber substance. And so to do that, we need to first work out the volume of the hemisphere and then minus the volume of the cone. Okay. And so now the volume of a hemisphere is simply 2 over 3 pi r cubed. And then the volume of a cone is 1/3 pi r squared times height. And so now the radius is 7 millimeters. But I want to work this out in centimeters rather, because we're going to get our answers in centimeters cubed, which will then make the final conversion easier. So I said 0.7. This is also 0.7. And now the height, instead of it being 2 millimeters, is 0.2 centimeters. Okay, and then I just do this in my calculator, and then that's the answer we come up with. Right. And now lastly, to do the conversion, they've mentioned that 1 centimeter cube is equal to 5 grams. So now to work out how much this is for 0.62 grams, I just multiply this by 5, and then I get that. It's basically like an exchange rate. If they told you that $1 is equal to 5 rands and you had $0.62, you just multiply that by how much 1 rand is worth. And I mean, how much $1 is worth, pardon me, and then you'd get that. And so basically I did the same conversion. I simply multiplied this by 5 to get the 3.1 grams.